Okay, here's another League of Legends game coming your way, this time with Malphite in the jungle. And if you're wondering about the Malphite, we have Yasuo here, Cho'Gath was banned, and we needed an AP guy. And annoyingly, as I just said, Cho'Gath was banned. Otherwise, I so would have taken him here. Here, this is some sort of awkward pathing thing. I've had this happen in a few games, I don't know what's causing it. So, let's see. Lane matchups. We have Ezreal partnered with Blitzcrank bot against Bard and Trist. We have Garen top against... I don't know if it's Caston or Pantheon. Then we have Yasuo mid against the other one. And I'm Malphite in the jungle against a buffed Gragas. So, there have been a few changes. We are now in the new patch. I don't know when I'm going to upload this video, but in case it's not the first jungle video... Well, in case it's the first jungle video, the former Golem or Juggernaut was taken out for the Cinder Hulk. Yeah, Cinder Hulk. And that sets back Malphite slightly because of the whole passive, so we'll see how that really impacts him. In theory, we should clear faster because we'll be getting more AoE damage, but I can't really make any promises. So, the whole reason why I picked Malphite, of course, is just so I can synergize with Yasuo. We get an AoE knockup, and we can potentially just do a wombo combo, leading into, hopefully, an ace. Maybe a pentakill for Yasuo. Anyway, Malphite, your passive is Granite Shield. When you don't take damage for 10 seconds, you get a 10% HP shield, which encourages you to stack HP. That also synergizes with the Cinder Hulk. I believe I made a video very similar to this with the, when they changed the Golem, and it's pretty much the exact same thing. Nothing really has changed. The thing that I hate most about the changes they made is simply there is no CDR on the Cinder Hulk, unlike there was on the Golem. So the tanks that used to really benefit from getting that surge of CDR are slightly worse off, and it's cast in top. So I don't know how Gragas clears because this is my first game going up against the buffed version of him. In theory, I would imagine he's not a good invader, so I'm going to go for the Scuttler after this once I manage to squeeze my way through. Since I don't have any hard CC, I did not want to burn my smite there because I want to smite the Scuttler. And if Gragas is here, I'm going to be in a pretty bad spot. And there we go, that's going to give me enough gold for the jungle item. And I can get a couple of health pot. I might be able to get a health pot and a ward. Yeah. One red, one pink. I just have to wait a couple seconds for the additional pink ward gold. Gragas made an appearance mid. He does not have his red buff, and he's kind of healthy, so no incentive for me to try to invade him. Although, had I went in there to steal his red, I would have easily gotten it. So as for the bot, it looks like Blitz killed Trist, and then Bard killed Ez. Okay. So yeah, draw. I went for the Rangers because Malphite's going to have some mana problems in this game. I'm probably not going to be able to build a source of mana regen, so I'm going to be banking on the smite. And that's pretty much my whole rationale for it. I will be getting a little bit of MR mana from the Frozen Fist, which I intend on building. I'm going to max the Q first for the slow. And maybe a Frozen Heart. Depends on if Triss starts to get out of control. Maybe needed. So right now I kind of want to rush to level 6.
Yes.
I do need to drop the pink so that we can have some vision here in the lower river. Sadly, the way this works out, Gragas may pick up on it early depending on if he goes into the river with his raptor buff.
I'm moving as fast as I can.
And I don't really like to use the seismic shard for clearing because it costs a lot of mana, as you saw there. It's nice for its little nuke effect, but it's not quite Warwick's.
Got it.
An enemy has been slain.
So I'm not really going to expect much out of Yasuo from here. I can go back. Sadly, the... whatever the hell you call the flame costs 1,000 gold, just like a giant's belt. And I can't really justify the pickup. I'm not entirely sold the item's really worthwhile. Since you're forced to build it to get the Cinder Hulk, I'm kind of curious how it's going to impact the Sunfire Cape, to be honest. I'm not a fan of the item right now. Hey, Garen's in trouble. So I'm going to go ahead and smite this so that's stunned, and then I also get the buffed Gift of the Toadstool. Now this is 27 extra damage. It scales off of your bonus health. Since I don't have a lot of bonus health, there's not really much for it to scale off of. Going to kill that in a second. Now, can I see Bard's bells on the map? That's the question. Do I have heavy hands? No. I might be best off just smiting this thing. And of course, the nice thing about Malphite Yasuo is Yasuo doesn't need blues, so I can just go ahead and monopolize that, and it will allow me to use the seismic shard a bit more. One minute on red. Sorry if this is a little bit boring for now, because once I hit level 6, then the kill pressure is really there. I can gank the bot real hard, or go for mid so Yasuo can potentially start getting fed. Everybody gets one, Yasuo. Unfortunately for our belligerent Scottish drunk... Oh, never mind, they got Garen. Cassidon's going for the assassin build.
Okay.
Not looking forward to trying to lock him down with my ult and maybe last breath. But I still have a little bit more time with the blue buff. Might be nice if the machete would extend those buffs for the jungler, at least the actual machete. Something that goes away when you upgrade it. It'd help with your early clears slightly.
Got it.
there goes Yasuo.
Has been slain. Killing spree.
Okay.
I'm heading down there. I have my ult, we might be able to get something. Plus I still have some red buff duration left.
Enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Going.
Yasuo is backing out. Yeah, I'll be there in a second.
Sure.
What's set off? Oh, there's something in the pit.
Yes.
And I'm just gonna go back. I can buy the Juggernaut and Glacial Shroud.
Sure.
So let's see, Kassadin. He has slows, Bard has a stun.
Your
Pantheon
team
has a stun.
destroyed a turret.
Got it. Going.
If they're not going to follow me, then I don't have much incentive to going.
I'm moving as fast as I can.
Has been slain.
Yes.
I smited the wave to try to get it under tower more quickly, if you're wondering. What the hell was that, Blitz? Sorry, man, that's when I turned the camera. Let's get the health
Ally
pot.
has been slain.
Okay.
Right now, I kind of wish I had the upgrade ward trinket.
I'm moving as fast as I can.
Not seeing any opportunities. Hello? Ew. Won't help me as much as it would help Yasuo.
Sure.
Rampage.
Let's go say hi to Cassidon. I have a fresh red buff.
Going.
He's level 11, so the ult is only on a 5-second cooldown.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay.
No more blue buff, sadly.
I'm moving as fast as I can.
Going back for a Sheen.
Going. Sure.
Yes, aggro that for me. Since I didn't have Flash, I didn't really have much incentive to stay in the pit. Or not Flash, I didn't have Smite, I didn't have much incentive to stay in the pit. Let me take this Blitz. And if not for the kills, I'd probably be burying Gragas right now, since he went for that dragon early. He also has Cinderhulk, okay. Figured you'd go Magus on him, but I need to check his ratios, see how he scales.
Yes.
One more. Can't make it in time to save that one, but I can make the next one.
Your turret has been destroyed. Shut down.
Okay.
I assume he said honor, death, and malt whiskey, but don't read too much into it. Oh hey, Cassidon, I just noticed now his graphical update. Finish him, Yasuo. Get him while I can get the assist, man. Eventually, if I don't go for that... Yeah, I'm going for that. That way I can pick this up. And now I'm going to start going even tankier. The ideal item for me to pick up next would be a Spirit Visage so I can get more CDR. You can see that I have 17% right now because I'm running some scaling ones. That'll reach an even 20 once I'm level 18. Detour. Kind of sucks we burned Last Breath on Trist. Cassin would be much better, but actually Gragas is the ideal target. He's the only one that actually has a positive KDA. Gain a Frozen Fist prop. I don't want to burn the mana on my E. Yeah, we better just peace out. Would like to get vision on their red buff, but I'm not going to stay long enough to get myself killed. Hey, Blitz with the back door!
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
And I need to take this as quick as possible so I can get back into the fight. I'm saving Smite for an execute, that way I get a better mana return on my spell spamming, if you want to call it that, since it's not that fast. Gotta remember to stop ulting her.
I'm moving as fast as I can.
I have blue, so I gotta spam. We saw Gragas. I probably could have gave that to Ez. 1 minute on our dragon.
Sure.
Not worth it, Pantheon. You don't even deserve the shard. So I want a Kindle Gem.
Going.
Let me see the return. I get more armor versus a better attack speed reduction. I need the armor more. Since Tristana's not a threat, the attack speed slow is kind of going to waste. And I don't know if the armor helps here because the dragon I think does almost all magic damage. Or it's some sort of weird coding thing, one of the two. Actually, hold on. The best pickup, now that I think about it, is going to be Swiftness. Visage. If you're wondering why the Boots of Swiftness are the best pickup, Cassin has a slow, Gragas has a slow, and I can stick to them by getting this. It's also just going to give me better movement speed. I will be vulnerable to the Panth stun and the Bard stun, but hopefully with the mobility I can dodge the Bard one. Panth I've got nothing for because that's targeted.
You have slain an enemy.
Got it.
Still worth my ghost and my ult, I'd say. And this game's winding down. Okay, they may need a bit of help on Pantheon. Gonna assume it was the Kindle gem thing that killed him. Cinder Hulk. Can you pull her? So yeah, I have to move down here if you want to see me dance on screen. Hey, Garen's dancing for us, so just pretend I played Garen this game. Yeah. Anyway, blowout with Malphite. You got to see the Yasuo Malphite combo, even though I don't think we got to pull it on more than a single person. It was still really good for the picks. We got to get Gragas, their Fed guy, and just one step at a time, take more and more objectives till we win. Thoughts and observations will go in the description. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.